Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. As we are already on episode 8 of Madden NFL 21 Toronto Huskies Relocation. So we're just going to show you what happened in the last episode. So offensive yards gained for Toronto was 239, 152 offensive rushing yards. It was 239 total, 87 passing yards. Both teams had 8 first downs. Punt return yards 174 because we got a touchdown with Joe Haden on 2 of them. A kickoff return for a touchdown by Joe Haden as well. 563 total yards. And New Orleans had 6 turnovers there on this game. And I want to go in depth a little bit more. I know we went to the quarterbacks and stuff, but we did not get finished to the kick return. So Joe Haden had 2 kickoff returns. Had two kickoff returns, 119 yards, and 1 touchdown there. And punt return wise, he also had 2 punt returns, and both of them even. This is very interesting to see. From the last video, he had at least 2 touchdowns, and that concluded from what happened in last video. I didn't have enough minutes on my camera, so I couldn't finish the video in time. Okay, the Houston Texans will be traveling to Toronto, Ontario, Canada for Thursday night primetime as the Huskies are ready to battle off against the Houston Texans. J.J. Watt will be reuniting against his former team. And let's see who will win today's matchup. So this will be a battle between Drew Brees and Deshaun Watson. So Brees is at a 99 overall. Justin Reed against Jamal Adams on free safety wise. So does anybody like the red jerseys I gave the Texans? Comment down below. I just decided to make the Huskies just wear white at home just for this regular season game only. Alright, now it is kickoff time here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada at Maple Leaf Field as Joe Haden is ready to return to kickoff to begin this football game in Toronto. He's going to break tackles. Oh, he's going to run it. He's going to run this out. Nobody is going to stop him, and he's going to jump on into the end zone. Touchdown Huskies, and that is one great way to begin the game, and this is his second kickoff return for a touchdown. You guys saw in the last episode, he did that, I think, towards the third or the fourth quarter, so he just flies by like Sonic the Hedgehog, gets it in, and it's now 7-0 here in Toronto. Alright, now we see Deshaun Watson, the Clemson product, stepping onto the field for the first time today. 1st and 10 from the 33 here in Canada. And now he's going to throw it to Brandon Cooks. Oh, he lost the football. Jamal Adams recovers. This will be Houston's first turnover of the game as we see Drew Brees stepping onto the field for the first time on offense for the Saints. So now this is 1st and 10 from the 46 here in Maple Leaf Field in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And now Mohamed Sanu gets a reception, gets stopped at the 25 there. Alright, now this is 2nd and 10 from the 31 here in Toronto as the Huskies are on defense and the Texans are on offense. So now Duke Johnson gets a gain of 5 yards, a former Cleveland Browns running back. 3rd and 5 from the 36 here as Deshaun Watson thinks about where he's going to throw it to. He passes it to Johnson, And that will be a fumble, and he is going to recover it. Will he take it all the way to the house? Jumps on in there, and that will be a touchdown. A fumble recovery for a touchdown for the Toronto Huskies. DeMario Davis there recovered the ball. Duke Johnson Jr. lost the football and then took it all the way. So we're going to take a break here, and we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. And Brandon Cooks got a touchdown there. Doing that old bow and arrow trick, 63-yard touchdown. That bow and arrow celebration made it spark for Houston scoring their first points of the game. And this will now be a 21-7. So the Texans are now trailing by 14. Huskies are leading at 21-7. All right, now we'll be ready to return. Kamari Fairburn of the Houston Texans will kick this off, and Joe Haden of the Toronto Huskies will return, but he will get stopped at the 28 with only 21 seconds to go here in Toronto. So, in the rapper Drake's hometown, we're going to hand the ball off to Chris Thompson. He gets a juke move, gets stopped at the 43 there for 2 rushes, 16 yards. So 500 offensive yards. So we have 114 yards to go until we make that big 500 in the regular season. The first quarter is over. The Toronto Huskies are now leading this 21-7 here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And somebody for Toronto is down and hurt. So now we're going to use a Y-stick call here in Canada with Andy Dalton. And he has a torn labrum, and he will not be able to return back in the football game. So now this will be a 2nd and 10 for the Huskies. They do a juke move. Nelson Aguilar, he's gonna get stopped at the 2-yard line. So now this is gonna be a 1st and goal for the Huskies. We're just gonna run it in with Chris Thompson. Score 7 points up on the board. Maybe 8 if we do a 2-point conversion. And Chris Thompson gets it in good. 1 rushing touchdown to the game. That was our drive goal. And now it will be 28-7 in Toronto. All right, now it's 1st and 10 from the 34 here in Toronto. And now he's trying to scramble the ball. The ball is out. And Jay Watt is going to recover and gets it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Against his former team, gets a fumble recovery. And now this will be 35 if we do the PAT. 36 if the 2-point conversion is good. So now we're going to use a goal line here. We're going to use Le'Veon Bell and possibly score 2 points. We're going to run it in with Bell, and he's good. 36-7. The Huskies leading by 29. All right, this is now 1st and 10 from the 31 here in Toronto. As Deshaun Watson throws the ball, and that will be incomplete there. 89 yards and 1 touchdown. 2nd and 10 for the Houston Texans here in Moose Country. I call Moose Country, Canada, Moose Country because Canada is really the only country, well, very few parts of the U.S. you would find moose population. I live in Pennsylvania, so you'll absolutely see no moose there, but you will see elk and white-tailed deer, and that will lead into 4th down here, 4th and 10 in Moose Country of Canada, and now Joe Haden is ready to return the punt for the Toronto Huskies, as they're now, hopefully by the end of the episode, they'll go 4-0 on the year. Which, if they go 4-0, that will be awesome. And our goal is to get it 16 wins and punch our way out to the playoff run. And now this will be a 1st and 10. Andy Dalton, he's trying to look to throw his pass. He's going to pass it to Corey Davis, and he will be stopped at the 33 there. So Andy Dalton is looking forward to getting his first passing touchdown of the football game here in Toronto. And now they're at the 33. He's going to throw it deep. Will he get it? He catches it one-handed. Mohamed Sanu, touchdown, 53 yards. What an incredible catch there. That was so awesome. So our milestone, we have 4 touchdowns. The goal is 8 to gain more XP for our Toronto Huskies team. He just dove down there, caught it with one hand, touchdown. Alright, now it's 4th and inches from the 42, and Joe Haden will be ready to return the kickoff will be ready to return the punt for the Toronto Huskies here at Maple Leaf Field. So I'm hoping to break a tackle, and we are not at a very good spot right now. We really aren't. So we're at the 10-yard line. Maybe with this speed of Chris Thompson, we'll possibly get first downs along the way. So this is going to be 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. Hands the ball off to Thompson, and he does get a first down there. 5 rushes, 42 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. And he's been, I think, the leading rusher for this Toronto football team, if I am not mistaken. So now, 1st and 10, I'm going to throw the ball to Rob Gronkowski, the former New England Patriots tight end, and Rob Gronkowski, he's going to run this out. Nobody is going to stop him. Dives on into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. 5th receiving touchdown of the season for Gronkowski, and this will be a 50-7 lead in the first half. Look at how many points we scored. We got that fumble recovery for a touchdown. That counted. And our defense has been really solid this year, and they're doing amazing, I tell you, as well as our offense too. All right, 1st and 10 from the 32 here in Toronto. Timeout for Houston. So we're going to use a nickel formation here for the defense. And 1st and 10, 50-7 here in Ontario, Canada. So now he's going to throw it, and it was pass deflect. What a great pass deflection there by J.J. Watt, the former Texan. So his team is winning against his former team. And this will be 3rd and 10 now for the Texans as they have possession of the football. And now he's going to think about throwing it. Incomplete pass there. I would have wanted to see that, an interception, and return it to the end zone for a pick 6. So now we're leading this 50-7. Last time in our last episode, the Huskies creamed the New Orleans Saints by the score of 71-10, and I'll have that video in the link in the description. The link to the video in the description. And this Huskies team has scored at least over 150 to 200 points in this regular season. As of now, Chris Thompson gets a reception, gets a juke move in, 6 for 7, 225 yards, and at least a touchdown. So now this will end the first half here in Beaver Country, Maple Leaf Country, Moose Country, Wolf Country, in the beautiful country of Canada. As the Toronto Huskies lead it 50-7. We'll see you guys in the second half. Alright, now it's the second half. We're ready to kick off as the Toronto Huskies and the Houston Texans will return. We returned the first half, and guess what of a good surprise we got? We got a good surprise. We got a kickoff return for a touchdown by Joe Haden. And this will be a 1st down and 10 from the 34 here in Toronto. And now 1st and 10 from the 34 for the Huskies. For the Texans, excuse me. Duke Johnson, however, does lose a yard on that play. So this will be 2nd and 11 for the Houston Texans as they have possession of the football. They're going to hand it off to Johnson Jr., loses another yard, and Kenny Clark made that stop there. So this is going to be a 3rd and 14 for the Houston Texans. If they do not make a first down on this play, this will result in a 4th down, and they will have to punt. And, fumble! And Toronto recovers. DeMario Davis had 2 fumble recoveries and a touchdown in this game. And I believe J.J. Watt also had a fumble recovery for a touchdown, which was really interesting to see how good our defense is. Our defense may have increased up a little from the previous episodes. It was, I think, an 87 overall. Now it's 2nd and 3. I'm going to throw the ball. Oh, we caught that awesome catch. At first it was incomplete. Tipped the ball's hands off, and Matt Anderson made that unique catch there. That was so on fire. So now he was going to catch it, lost the ball. Anderson caught it, and they are down around the 7-yard line. So this is going to be a 1st and goal for the Huskies, and Anderson gets his first career touchdown reception by Matt Anderson of the Toronto Huskies, and I think he is a rookie from Kent State University. Touchdown Huskies. So DeMario Davis is back spams. I didn't know he was injured, so we're just going to keep him, and it will now be 57-7. All right, 1st and 10 from the 31 here in Toronto. Texans have the ball, passes it to Duke Johnson. They get a first down, get stopped at the 46, but this will still be 1st and 10, and they are going to be at the 46 there as we're ready to play some defense for the Toronto Huskies. Now, he's going to think about throwing the football, passing it to Brandon Cooks, the former New Orleans Saints tight end. 9 out of 16 there, 155 yards for Deshaun Watson. We're going to use a 3-4 defense here, 3-4 formation here for the defense, and this will be 1st and 10 from the 40. And he gets a first down. He's going to get stopped maybe at the 23. So they're close from getting it in the red zone. They're aiming forward for another touchdown, and we're going to play some 4-3 defense. So 4-3 defense includes 4 defensive linemen and 3 linebackers. A 3-4 defense includes 3 defensive linemen and 4 linebackers. So this is 2nd and 10 now from the 23 here in Toronto. And he gets sacked by C.J. Mosley there for his first sack of the game. And it's now going to be 3rd and 15 now from the 28-yard line. So they got to move the chains if they want to make their first down. They want to make a first down, and they get a reception. So this means they have to take the field goal on 4th and 4. And they're going to take the field goal try. And it will now be 57-10 if the Texans make it, which they should, because it's not even that far, the field goal try. And it's good for the Texans. And now we got something good to end the 3rd quarter, a nice kickoff. And we got Joe Haden ready to return for the Huskies football team. Now he's going to get stopped at the 32, but this concludes the 3rd quarter. 21, 29, 7. That's 57 in all. 7 plus 3 is 10 for the Texans. And in the last video, if I am not mistaken, the Saints only scored 10 points. They only scored 1 touchdown there. And Duke Ejiofor is down, and it hurt for the Texans there. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 for the Huskies. They're icing their way to get a touchdown, and that will be an incomplete there. I use that as alliteration because light blue is their secondary color, and it gets snowy and cold in Canada, and Huskies are very well known. If you've seen the movie, if you've read the book Balto, which I have, I think, only once, 48-yard touchdown there, and this will be now 64 to 10 here in Canada. All right, now it's 2nd and 9 from the 32 here in Toronto at Maple Leaf Field, and 194 yards for Deshaun Watson. So we're going to use the dime formation here for the defense. And Canada's only NFL team is off to a great start in its first season in the country of Canada. Oh, they lose a football. The Texans recover. This is their first, and Jamal Adams is down and hurt for the Toronto Huskies. So the Huskies are at a first. So the Texans are down at the 48, 1st and 10 now, and he's going to throw it across the field. That will be incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Jamal Adams, he does have muscle cramps. He will return in the football game, which is good. Because he's one of our best defensive players. Also, AJ Green will be coming back in 3 weeks because of that injury he sustained. I think it was week 1 of the regular season, if I'm not mistaken. This is week 4. And this will be a 1st and 10 for the Texans. So they're trying to aim their way to score their 2nd touchdown of the game, and they're going to get stopped at the 10. So this will be a 1st and 10 for the Huskies here, for the Texans, as the Huskies are ready to play some more defense. And now Duke Johnson, he has 6 rushes and only 1 positive yard. And if he loses 2 more, he's going to get it in the negatives. 2-minute warning here in this game. So we recovered the fumble. So this is our time to shine. Ready to run the ball on Houston's 5th turnover in this game. Can we break the record from last episode of most points scored in the regular season in Toronto Huskies franchise history? 7 rushes, 56 yards there. I knew Chris Thompson had an incredible 115-yard running game last episode. 10 for 13 there, 327 yards. We're going to sub out our QB. All right, now this is 1st and 10 from the 29 here in Toronto as I throw the ball deep. Incomplete pass by Cam Newton there. So we subbed out Andy Dalton because he had a good performance in this football game, I felt like. And he did, which is nice. So now I'm going to throw the ball to Rob Gronkowski, and he gets it in for 6 points. Touchdown, 2nd receiving touchdown. 2 more touchdowns to go for that milestone, and he has reached 8 on the season. And now we're going to try a 2-point conversion. And now it will be 72 to 10, which was the 1995-96 Chicago Bulls record with Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. They're featured on 2K21 as a classic team, which I enjoy, even though I have 2K20. But we'll see you guys. We're going to take a break, and we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, now it's 4th and 10 from the 31 here in Toronto, as Joe Haden will be ready to return the punt here. He gets stopped at the 39. Goal completed alert. No touchdowns for the Houston Texans. So now this means that we only got 48 seconds left before this game is all over. And now Newton is going to throw it deep. And there is a PI call. So Rob Gronkowski gets his 3rd receiving touchdown of the game, and it will now be 79 to 10. All right, folks, the game is over here in Canada as the Huskies win it 79-10. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content, and peace out. Have a great Saturday, everybody.